What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops!
And Eno.
And Happy New Year!
Woohoo! Happy 2020!
2020, welcome to a new decade. Finally got the 10s behind us and moving into the 20s, and we decided to make an update video because it's been a little while since we sat down and talked with everyone. Been a little while since we saw each other even.
Yeah.
But we ended up back here at our house and had a chance to sit down and record something, so let's get right into it. First off, we want to wrap up 2019, what we accomplished, what we got done. It was a little bit of a mixed bag for us. We started off weak and then got into doing some series. We did Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
Worked on that, finished that up. We came back and recorded Mario Kart 8 Deluxe together.
Yeah, they did the mirror mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
We had recorded that a long time ago, but came back to finish up the mirror mode, which at release we hadn't done that.
Right.
You know, we did a co-op of Kirby's Epic Yarn. That was a fun game, actually.
Fun. Yeah, we had some fun with that.
Sat down, played through all of that. That was fun. It wasn't super hard, but it was enjoyable. And some of the challenges were there to collect everything. I did the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, World of Light. You know, that was released, and it was released a while ago, but I was able to finally sit down, do the World of Light. That took a long time to get through, and there's a lot of episodes up if you want to watch any of those. But that was really fun, and we definitely had a different view on it because we had completed Spirit Board first, and then jumped into World of Light, so a little bit opposite what everyone else probably did. But that was still enjoyable. It dragged a little too long, but it was still fun. After that, we went back to Super Mario Maker 1, the initial one that was on the Wii U.
Yeah, and you finished up all the event courses you hadn't gotten to yet.
Yeah, we had done a couple event courses I started a long time ago, and then I had dropped off and stopped doing them. And then with the release of Super Mario Maker 2 coming out in 2019, decided to go and pick them back up. Finished all the event courses of Super Mario Maker right in time for Super Mario Maker 2, which we then played on Twitch. Did streams of Super Mario Maker 2 doing the story mode there. That was fun, played through that. Enob helped me on a couple of levels that I couldn't beat in Super Mario Maker 2. And uploaded all of the story mode, Course World, to YouTube, so that's all there. Did a couple of viewer levels to Mario Maker 2. Thank you for submitting those. They were awful. They really made me suffer. They were good. I suffered, so it was awful for me, but thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. We did Cadence of Hyrule, which was the music game that came out.
Yeah.
Mixing what's the original game?
Legend of Zelda with the Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Crypt of the Necrodancer together. And that was fun. That was definitely an interesting game. It wasn't overly hard, but it was fun to play through. And Eden and I really enjoyed that one. We did that one on Twitch as well and brought that over to YouTube afterwards.
Yeah, we also did a couple of Let's Go Eevee streams as well.
That's true.
Towards the end of the game.
We did do a couple of Let's Go Eevee streams as well. Yes, we did a couple of streams. And then near the end of the year, we were looking through our hard drives. We have all these big hard drives of old YouTube recordings we had done and found a bunch of footage from long time ago, years ago, literally years ago.
From, I think, like 2013, 14, and 15. So
yeah,
years
in that
prior.
In that area that we had recorded with two of us, with one of us, with a couple of people, friends that had come over. And a lot of it was trashed, to be honest. We couldn't use it, or there was issues with the recording or glitches as hard drives corrupt. But we found some good stuff, or decent stuff, and pulled it out, edited it, put it as highlights. Those are all up on YouTube. There's about 4 or 5 games that we had played that had never seen YouTube ever before, and now they're finally up. So if you haven't seen any of those, check them out. They're pretty recent uploads, so you can go ahead and...
Yeah, a few months back, but they're the most of the recent
uploads.
Most recent of the recent videos, yeah.
And that wraps up 2019 for us. So it wasn't a year of pumping out content by any means. We had a slow start and a slow end, and in the middle, we actually did quite a lot of uploads during the time period.
That was because that was the time we were actually able to work together for a bit.
Yeah, I came back and moved home. I was here during the summer, and just so happened that Enob was here for a bit too, and so we were able to produce some content together, and that's why we had a couple of co-ops, and I was able to push out some things, and so, you know, that was good. And then at the end of 2019, I ended up moving back up to Washington, D.C., where I have gotten a job as a manager at a restaurant, and that has sucked up all my time. I work a lot of hours and a lot of inconsistent hours, and when I'm home, I just tend to sleep because I'm tired. Enob, on the other hand...
I've got myself preoccupied with my own job. In fact, it also takes me far away from the home, around the world, in fact. I work now as a musician on board a cruise ship, and my last contract literally went around the world to Australia. So I had a couple months around that area, and I'll soon, actually, as of this recording, be going off on another cruise for next couple months. So it's been challenging to get together and actually record some videos and even edit videos because I'm away on a ship in the middle of the ocean and stuff. I don't really have a good workstation.
No internet, no
very bad
workstation.
internet, no internet really. So I just can't really be working on this YouTube channel, or even my own YouTube channel during that time. So that's why updates, at least from the both of us, have been fairly slow in recent times.
Fairly slow for the last couple months. And then on my end, I actually, when I moved up to DC, did not bring any YouTube equipment with me because I knew I'd be busy and I was trying to focus on things. I'm hoping... So what we want to say, though, is that is why it's been so slow at the end of 2019 and slow starting up to 2020. But what we do want to say is we definitely cannot promise anything going into 2020. Both of us, as we just said, are working very busy jobs, trying to pay the bills, things like that.
Yep.
But I know I'm still personally very interested in making content for YouTube or Twitch or some combination of the two. I haven't figured out yet how or when or what, but just be known that it's not like I've lost interest or don't want to do it anymore. I actually still have a desire to produce content, but it's not the primary job anymore. And it's kind of gone to hobby status. But the issue is I've just been so busy. There's not even been really too much time for a hobby. And Eno's been out of the country, so he has even less availability to do a hobby status type of thing. Yeah. So that's kind of where we stand going into 2020. I wish I could say a whole lot more of here's our definite plans. One thing we do know is that we did manage to meet up and record a small, tiny little series that should be hopefully kind of fun. We'll upload that soon, and you guys can all enjoy that. So that'll be a little co-op thing we'll do together. After that, it's all up in the open, all up in the air, I should say. We're not sure what will happen, when it'll happen, but be known that we want things to happen. And so that is currently our plan. I know that doesn't sound like a lot because it's not.
It's not really a plan, but the plan is to hopefully have a plan coming up soon when things actually work in a schedule.
I'm hoping my life gets a little more straightened out and I can get back to doing some YouTube stuff or some Twitch stuff. Enob,
they might not see me too much or hear from me too much over the next couple of months, but I do hope to at least pop in every so often with an update or something.
And be know that we're thinking about you guys. And we still really appreciate you all. And, if everyone leaves, that's fine too. We understand completely, but we wanted to always say thank you guys for supporting the channel for so long. This is now 2020, and this actually is going to be the 10th anniversary of this channel, KoopaKungFu, coming up later this year.
In October.
I've done YouTube longer than that, over 10 years now with another channel earlier, but for this channel, we're going to be hitting our 10th anniversary. So trust us, we do want to do things, and we are going to work towards it, but that's what's been going on. And we appreciate you all being here from the start, from the middle, from the end, wherever you've been at in the journey. Thank you so much for supporting KoopaKungFu, for Koops, for supporting me, for supporting Enob.
Yeah, thank you.
Enob, as if you haven't known, makes a music channel, uploads videos there, some cool trombone stuff. Definitely go check that out if you haven't yet. We'll put the link in that description. And for me on this channel, like I said, we will be uploading things at some point as time allows for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this little news video and look forward to our little series coming out shortly. So thanks so much, guys. See you later. Love and peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.